Have you ever wondered to yourself, how on earth did I manage to stick to the diets I'd done in my 20s? Nowadays, I struggle to string together a week of tracking my calories and going to the gym. Well, I'm here to tell you, you actually can achieve the fat loss results you got in your 20s. What we're gonna highlight in this video is why it actually is harder in your 30s to lose fat, what you need to change, and then I'm gonna help you come up with a brand new approach to fat loss in your 30s. So to understand why it is more difficult to lose fat in your 30s, you have to look at the life you had in your 20s. For me, right, I was single, I was a bartender. Outside of pouring pints 4 days a week, I had a lot of time to think about what I was gonna eat, to prepare what I was gonna eat, and to go to the gym. Now, I didn't always do that. Sometimes, a lot of the time, I chose to consume the pints. But the point is, I had very little stress. I wasn't going home from work worried about whether I gave someone too much head on their beer or not. But nowadays, at 31, I have a coaching business. I'm in a relationship to someone I'm probably gonna get married to. I have a car to keep up. I have a mortgage to pay. I don't even have kids yet. And I feel like I'm on a hamster wheel every day just to keep up. And I don't know anyone in their 30s. I certainly haven't worked with anyone in their 30s that doesn't feel the same. Now, beyond just having more on in life, you have to think about what you actually wanted as a 20-year-old. Our motivations in our 20s, especially our early 20s, are usually a lot more vain. It was a lot easier to diet for a holiday because you were young and naive and you were convinced that you were gonna find the love of your life on holiday. You thought you were gonna have a holiday romance and settle down with them. That helped you stick to the lower calories because you were dumb. So even though I still want to look good on holiday and I still have a little bit of a drive to look a bit better on holiday, it is nowhere near the motivation I had in my 20s. So you know you've got more stresses now, you know you're not motivated by the same things anymore, but you still want to look and feel your best. You still look at those photos of yourself in your 20s and you're like, I would just love to look like closer to that again. You're gonna need a combination of these three things. You're probably gonna have to focus on mostly lifting weights. There's massive trends right now of high rocks and endurance events. Even myself, I'm running way more. But my advice, just lift. You need to reevaluate your goals. You're coming at your fat loss goals the same way you did in your 20s, but you're not motivated by the same things anymore. So you need to think deeply about, what do you actually want in your 30s? It's probably not just fat loss. You probably want to feel better in general. You probably just want to have better mental health and just feel better about yourself in general. The last one, you need to do less. Not just with workouts. You just need to do less, mate. Now, the good news is, when you were in your 20s, you probably done quite a lot of useless shite. Probably done a lot of cardio, far too many workouts, spin classes that you just don't need. The amount of clients I've got amazing results with who I have just got to lift 2 or 3 times a week and not a single thing else would blow your mind. Just people don't believe me until they've done it. See it for yourself. Download the From Yo-Yoer to Gym Goer free plan in the description below. It's the simplest program in the world to follow, and a lot of my clients come off the back of seeing results from just following that. Go get it now before you forget. It's in the description. And then what you need to do is less fucking things, mate. Just see in your life, just do less fucking things. Whether that's less overtime in work, or stop being the person in work that is doing way more than everyone else yet getting paid the same. Stop being the person that handles everyone else's problems. Like, why are you the person that everybody goes to when they have a breakup? And the reason I can say all of this, that I know hurts your feelings and really triggers you, is because I have this conversation with my clients on a daily basis. They'll say to me, Gavin, why can I not stick to tracking my calories and stick to going to the gym? And I'll be like, well, you're doing a 60-hour work week and you've gave yourself a second job and you're a therapist to your 3 best mates and you go out every single weekend. And your solution to that is coffee. The 30s approach. What do we do differently in our 30s to get the results we got in our 20s? Okay, good, you're still with me. The do less rant usually puts a lot of stress heads and workaholics off. They're probably gone by now. So the routine in your 30s has to be way more individualized to yourself. Instead of trying to crowbar lifting in to your week, you want to put that in first and try place those 2 or 3 sessions within your week where they're most likely to get done. The workouts themselves need to have a lot more flexibility to them. If your workouts usually take you 60 minutes, you need to get used to the fact that you might just have to do what you can in 30 or 40 minutes. You adjust and you adapt as you go. you will not have a perfect gym routine in your 30s. You also have to start being in tune with how much energy you have, not how much energy you would wish to have, how much energy you actually have. If you're fucked and burnt out, you need to rearrange some of your week. You have to be more flexible, more accepting of situations, more accepting of life handing you curveballs. Now here's the good news. Despite every time I go to a wedding and hearing everyone around about my age struggling to keep the weight off and struggling to stick to the gym, I'm 31 and I'm in a lot better shape and feel a lot better than I did when I was 21. Because I actually learned in my mid-20s that I made a lot more progress and felt a lot better when I'd done a bit less. And many of my clients are in their 30s and in their 40s, and they are outlifting most of the people in their 20s in their gym. And if this video hit home with you, you'll probably learn a lot from all the mistakes I made in the gym in my 20s that made me waste quite a lot of time. Because these are the exact mistakes I learned to be able to help me be able to keep all of this up in my 30s.